When it comes to prevention in Germany, and that is something that we're going to tackle, is we have to find a better way of dealing with this and make people understand what they have to do. It cannot only be the state that offers things, but our citizens also have to help us with it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Minister. Yeah, you've got a lot on your plate. Just know you have our thoughts with you as you tackle them, because we are all facing many of those challenges. So I'm going to ask for just some very quick closing comments from our panelists. So let's start with you, Stephanie. Just share some quick thoughts about the way forward, solutions, how you see this question.
Two thoughts. One is, I think we need to talk about people who cannot afford healthcare, which is a very large share of the population. So all the great innovations that will be made, all the great preventive care that will be offered, in some sense, public money will need to go into it to help people who cannot privately afford this, and that's a very large share of the population in many places. The second thought I have is around innovation. I have studied this a lot, and a lot of huge groundbreaking innovations have always happened in a public-private partnership. So in the US, DARPA is a great example of really the groundbreaking technologies, because the private sector, again, doesn't have the incentives to go for such incredibly risky, potentially very high return, but also with very large social spillovers technology. And I think in healthcare, that's I think in many countries, a bit more public-private partnership in innovation could be something that could really make a difference.